Alright guys, so as most of you guys already seen, we've already unboxed the Ninja Turtles Shadows of the Past Works Edition board game. And, you know, the board game's great. And there's everything about it, it's like I love so much. But there's just one little thing. So, as you see, the figures, they're just, they're just a single color, not really painted or anything like that. So, you're probably wondering to yourselves, like, how you can have like a figure like this look amazing like this. Well, the secret is to marry a very artistic wife, and who will do all this for you. But if you don't have that option, we're gonna go ahead and give you a step-by-step instructions on how to paint this, and hopefully you guys can do it yourselves. Let's take a look. Alright, so the first step is you're going to want to add the primer. The purpose of the primer is actually, it makes it, since your figure is plastic, primer makes it much easier for the paints to actually go on there, and so you don't see any brush strokes or anything like that. The best kind of primer to use is actually a spray-on primer, so that way it coats on evenly. Alright, so for the next step, you're going to want to add the base color onto your actual figure. You can get this kind of paints in a hobby store or an art store. Basically, the same kind of place that you got your primer from, you can also get the colors from as well. And with the colors, you can actually mix them together to make different colors. So if you want to have a bright green, you can just add some white into it. Or if you want to make a dark green, you can add some black into it. So for what we decided to do with these figures, since they are the Mirage Turtles, we actually went ahead and painted them with the base color of gray, and just to make them into this whole black and white kind of feel. What's awesome about these are your figures. You can actually do whatever color you want. You know, if you want your turtles to be red, white, and blue, go ahead, do that. No one's stopping you. So after the base color has dried onto the figure, this is when you can actually add some more paint. So you can like do some highlights onto some of the features, and also show off some of the textures. The best way to actually show off some of the texture grooves is actually by using dry brush, which is another technique you can look up. What we did is we actually used more of a wet brush over here, just for a watery color effect. And that way the watercolors actually goes into the grooves of the actual figure itself, so that way we can actually see some of the textures, so they kind of pop out on the figure. So like, and we definitely want to put some of them either like darker or lighter. Like some parts you can see in the back of the shell, we put that into a darker color back there, just so we can see those grooves much better. Just to let you know, like, if your paint is going on too thick, you can add some water into it just to make it a little looser and just a little thinner. Alright, and now we're on to the final step, and that is going to be details. Like, this is where you want to put as much as you can. Now these figures are really small, so what we're using right here is actually a detailer brush, and that's just to make it, just so we can add some lines over here. Over here you can see some lines and some other, like, we'll put some white color and some black color in there, just to highlight highlight some of the textures and everything, just kind of make those turtle figures pop. And over here, if you made any mistakes between the base color or the watercolors, if if the color was too runny and it went too much into here, this is the perfect time to actually fix it. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. I mean, what's the great thing about paint is that whatever mistakes you make, you can actually go and erase them and make them even more creative in that way. You can use the imagination from your head, or you can use some of the pictures as your guide. So what we decided to do was to actually make the bandana colors into the classic colors that people are more used to looking at. Mainly because our friends who are going to be playing this game are not going to be as hardcore as Ninja Turtles as we are. So if they see all the turtles in red, they're gonna just think it's all Raphael. So this way it just gives them more individuality, and this is actually makes it more unique to our set, to other people's set. But you know, you can do whatever you like. You want to make them full color, you want to make them black and white with no headband color. Your imagination is the key to painting these figures. So over here, this is what these 5 figures looked before, and now this is what they look after. These were the 5 figures that represent the Mirage, Turtles, and Shredder, and we just decided to make them all black and white. What do you guys think? Don't they look pretty cool? Hopefully that gets you guys to actually start painting on your own, and if you do decide to paint your own, you know, we'd love to see those pictures. You can share it with us and here on YouTube, or even in our Instagram account or our Twitter. We're everywhere. Just look in the details below to find all of our social media accounts. And if you like this video, go ahead and you know, like and subscribe to us. That would be really awesome, so you can see more fun, hopefully more fun, amazing art videos. And if you guys haven't seen already, we actually did the unboxing of the video game. No, it's a board game. The board game of Shadows of the Past. If you guys want to watch it, or if you want to watch it again and to see what the figures originally looked like in their Turtles with the green thing. Alright, until next time, guys. Alright, we'll see ya.